I saw this Bigfoot story, and I'll be honest, growing up, I wasn't a big person to Bigfoot. However, I did not like the idea of Bigfoot. Harry and the Hendersons really upset me as a kid. I was like, this is a terrifying creature.
I honestly, I'm not going to lie, I totally cried when they slapped him in the face as a kid because I was just like, why would you slap him like that? That was like, it was the worst.
It's scary. And I used to think like one of my earliest chores as a young boy was to take the trash from the old farmhouse to the dumpster in the dark after dinner. And I was like, man, Harry from Harry and the Hendersons is hiding behind this dumpster. I thought about Bigfoot a lot, but I never really considered it. Really, I guess I just believed in it without ever like questioning it any deeper. But I saw this coming up today. It was yesterday or today. This new Daily Mail article with new footage of Bigfoot. What do we got?
So you want to lead with the video here, or you want to check out the article?
Let's check out the article real quick. I'll see what they have to say. A mysterious figure was captured roaming the woods in Colorado, sparking theories that the elusive Bigfoot has finally been found. A whitewater rafting crew with the Colorado River Expedition, so that's great PR for these people, was traveling down the upper Colorado River on May 24th when they pulled ashore for a break. Logan Kirk, the lead guide, told DailyMail.com that he and about 12 others had stopped for lunch when they spotted the creature roughly 500 yards away. All right, let's play that video.
I'm not sure what that one is.
Yeah, I think it's this top one.
We're going to go back up to this.
This might be the safe one. They're always like this.
Let's see, I'll blow this up. There we go.
The music is not helping people.
No, it's really not.
The music is not helping. Who is doing the Daily Mail music? You got to make this more ominous if he wants to believe it. So for those who are just listening, we are seeing a hairy figure in a grainy video. If you can believe it, it's a grainy video, kind of peeking out from behind the trees along the river there. Are you sold on that? You think that was Bigfoot?
I'm not fully convinced on that one. My problem stems from the fact that you've got a camera set up in an area 500 yards away filming this thing, and then you've got what is supposed to be this Bigfoot character, but he's just...
Yeah, he's doing that. He's like chucking and
what
jiving.
The hell? He's not gonna look at you. Like, I mean, he might see you, but this is a wild animal. Wild animals are generally very territorial, and they don't really want to mess with people. Like, you're gonna find even most of the more ferocious animals are gonna stop and be a little more apprehensive in approaching you, unless they're looking for food or something like that. So, in my opinion,
this just takes away from the real. Like, I think there's something out there, but these hoaxes take it away. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten AI Bigfoot yet. I'm sure like that at least has gotten viral, but that's going to happen soon for a lot of this stuff. UFOs, Bigfoot, Snallygaster. We're going to get AI versions of all of it, and it'll all be true. We don't have to do the TMZ video because there was a lady talking about TMZ, and she was like saying it was not real, but we also don't think it's real.
Well, here I want to go to this because this is where they want to. Bigfoot sighting in Monroe Woods deemed credible by tracking group. So it was a bear. Different, right? It was a bear. It was a gorilla. It was Bigfoot ? A Monroe father and son claim they saw Sasquatch, and a national Sasquatch believing organization believes them. Big news.
A national Sasquatch believing organization believes them.
Yeah, say that three times fast.
They better. And this is a different one though, right?
Yeah, this is a different article, just claiming that this was credible, from what I can tell.
From a few weeks ago.
May 18th, it looks like.
But this is in Ohio, so it's not even the Colorado one.
Oh, this is a completely different sighting.
This is actually a different one altogether. Wait, go up real quick. The Henrys. Who are the Henrys here? Okay, they're the family involved with this. They heard rustling in a tree and then a loud thud on the ground, said the group. A big, heavy animal headed toward them in the brush until it was intercepted by their dog. What's this picture they're showing us here?
This is, I mean, that doesn't look real at all. It looks like it's carved out of wood or something.
Pretty or sick mask.
Yeah. Let's see. August 18th, 2019, photo shows Bigfoot mask on display at Expedition. Bigfoot, the Sasquatch Museum in Cherry Log, Georgia.
And then if you want to go to the Portland one I pulled up, the Native Americans talk about Sasquatch. I thought this would tie into what the last caller was talking about too, because it's like, all this cultural appropriation going on with Sasquatch. These people want to make sure the OG people to see the Sasquatch. So I think a lot of Indians and different tribes have different.
Is this the TMZ video?
No. I think it was Portland something.
Portland Museum.
Yeah. Yep. Portland Museum presents Sasquatch through Indigenous cultural lens, and this is also a recent article. If you didn't get a chance to visit the High Desert Museum's Seeing Sasquatch exhibition in Bend, a version of it is now on display in Portland. The World Forestry Center's new exhibition, Sasquatch Ancestral Guardians, features stories and art from native perspectives on the creature known in modern pop culture by the name Bigfoot. It was created in collaboration with the High Desert Museum, which hosted a similar exhibition last year. Indigenous peoples have long been in relationship with and shared stories about sacred forest protectors. That is true. Often called Sasquatch and Bigfoot, reads a description from the exhibit. The works in this exhibition are made by Indigenous artists and honor generations of spiritual practices, storytelling, and tradition. Leave your preconceived notions behind and immerse yourself, not in the question of if Sasquatch exists, but rather how are we existing with and honoring this non-human other. So, it's coded in a lot of like weirdo leftist language, but I do like that. The old lore of Sasquatch dates back. I mean, it's ancient in this country, and I think like the first like recorded Western encounter with Bigfoot was like 1924 or around that time, and then there's been others throughout. And then I think it was in the 60s. If you want to pull up the OG video, everyone knows.
We have the original video.
The Patterson video, which I think looks better than the other one we just saw.
I think it does too.
This one holds up.
It's nuts. October 20th, 1967. If any of you were around back then and remember when this went live. We're going to bring it up here for you and run it through. And there you see our guy. He just gave you a look, wasn't satisfied, and now he's out of here.
This is a great video. Like, this is just timeless.
That is the video that sparked everything.
And people say that, I think it was Patterson, was like maybe a bit of a fraudster. And someone else came forward saying that they were the person in the suit. But other people said it's, you can't replicate this as a human, the way it walks. Everyone, that's why I call the internet like a buffet, a reality buffet. Because anything you want to be true, you can just go and find to be true. Any blog will tell you, it'll give you it'll confirm whatever bias you have, whether it's Sasquatch or Trump or Biden, whatever. But that video does look better to me than the other one we just saw from Colorado.
Which is unbelievable.
All these years later.
It's unbelievable that I think that video is better than the one that we just saw.
It's like looking at Kubrick movies. They still look good.
Now, and this is the same scenario. It's a camera seemingly placed on a tripod, not moving, that just happens to be capturing the area where this creature is walking through nonchalantly. And of course, halfway through the video, he gives a little.
It's great. I mean, the decals on all the cars are based on that move.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the one.
It's incredible.
If he played for the NBA logo would be.
That's right.
The shoulder turn,
It's incredible. I just think, if it's fake, the people who made that video had a much better imagination.